All right. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's get some background music playing. Whoa, why is there so many tabs? What the? Okay. So let's see here. Copyright free. There we go. All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing more Calamity Thorium Terraria Mod. Actually, today I have something very exciting because our goal today is actually to make the Bionomic Cluster. Now let's go ahead and take a look at it here in all its glory. There it is, Bionomic Cluster. This is huge. Now actually, before we go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and adjust some of our settings here. Make sure everything's the way we want it to be. Music's a bit loud. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to pause this for a second. Alright. Have you ever thought about what would it be like if I had the power of the world at my fingertips? Well, we are going to be grinding today something that will absolutely allow us to do that, and that is called the Bionomic Cluster. This is an equipable item that goes in our accessory slot that does, as you can see, a lot of things. A lot of really powerful things. Ice block to your cursor, frostburn and hard mode, grants immunity to frostburn, shadow flame, squeaky toys, flame of the cosmos, clipped wings, crippled, wed, purified, love struck, slinky, stinky, hexed, and Midas touch. Use teleport to your last step point. Your attacks sometimes produce hearts on hit, periodically shed light orbs, touch them to refresh your flight time. Enemy attacks have 5% chance to squeak and only deal 1 damage to you, while attacking builds up Shadow Flame Charge, but reduces damage reduction up to 10%. Stop attacking to consume Shadow Flame Charge, reducing a burst of Shadow Flame Tentacles that deal magic damage. Summons are friendly on Rainbow Slime. Certain enemies will drop potions when defeated, and when attacking by manually clicking, increases non-summon damage by 30%. These also work passive from your inventory and vanity slots, or right-click to disable in your inventory. You also grant immunity to Mighty Wind, Cactus Damage, Suffocation, Chilled, and Guilty. The stabilized gravity in space and liquid improves your night vision and reduces reforge cost by 50%. You automatically use a healing and mana potions when needed and increases pickup range for mana stars, as well as respawn with more life, and when no boss is alive, respawn faster. This is literally, as it says here, the amalgamate born of 1,000 common enemies. Now, this is from the Fargo Souls mod, and it's exactly what we're actually going to be grinding for today. As you can see here inside of our recipe here from the beautiful magic storage mod, we actually have quite a few of the items already. We have the deviated injury, we have the rainbow matter, we have a lot of the sands of time, and we have the wretch patch, the squeaky toy, and the wyvern feather. What we're going to be grinding for today is we need to get the frigid grasp, which from my understanding drops from ice golem, so we're going to have to go hand that out into the blizzard biome. Tribal charms, which are going to be from jungle mimics. The mystic skull, which drops from a specific enemy over in the dungeon. Security wallet, which I don't actually know where it drops from, or the carrot, but I do know that the nymph's perfume drops from a nymph, of course, and then Tim's concoction drops from Tim, the rune wizard. So our goal today is to try to get those things done, make this item so we can feel a lot stronger. As you know, this mod, especially as we're playing Eternity Revengeance, is a lot more difficult than you would expect, and there's a lot going on in this mod. So without further ado, let's go ahead and put our items into our chest here, and we're going to start working on the grind. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Ice Golem. Alright, so let's see here. And I think that's pretty necessary if you ask me, so let's find out where that would be located. Oh yeah, we can also go ahead and do the pigment staff. The bandit arrived, that's cool. Alright, so for an ice golem, I need it to be windy. I need a blizzard event to spawn. So we need to go... I thought we had an item for that, didn't we? I have no idea. It's fine. Alright, let's go here. We're gonna go ahead and head over to... First things first, we need to head over to this guy. Start an event. Wind is in it, so the wind was going. Okay. Starts a windy day. Perfect. Alright, and then we will teleport over here. You know, even though there's a blizzard, I don't actually seem to think... Oh, I need to move. Right, okay. So I can move the Tavern Keep to here. Teleport back over there. Add the missing light source back. And then I want to move... the Archmage. Boom. Now can you start an event? No? Well, how am I going to have an ice golem spawn if I can't start the event? We need a blizzard. Okay, so we're not getting that. It does seem like the wind is picking up, though. There's some else where winds. Goblin never had anything better, did he? No. Same old, same old. So how do we summon a blizzard is the question. Let's take a look and see if we can find that out here. So Ice Golem spawns and Snowbound Deer and Blizzards. Here we go. So Blizzards, rain is an event that occurs randomly and affects server biomes. Okay, occurrence, drops. Is it not wind, it's rain? Oh, okay. I might have done that wrong then. Okay, so we need to head back and start a rain event, not a wind event. My bad. Alrighty, so I went ahead, I started a blizzard, and what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and have these out so we can increase the spawn rate of enemies. And then we are waiting for an ice golem to spawn. Shouldn't take too long here. A lot of penguins. Come on. And basically what this is we're looking for the golem. He spawns in blizzards, so that's why we're waiting for him. And once we kill him, we should get the item that we're looking for. A lot of enemies, but not who I'm looking for. What? Do I have the Zerg potion on? Let me see. I don't. Where is that located? And why don't I have that on me? Strange. Okay, well, let's go drink one. So the Zerg potion, as you can see here, is a Calamity item, and it says it vastly increased enemy spawn rate, which is exactly what we're looking for. Boom, baby. All right. So with all this, we're increasing a lot of different enemies, but we're looking for a specific one, the Ice Golem. So if we look back here, you can see that that's who we're waiting for. Gold worm detected, not what I'm looking for. Maybe it only spawns underground. Let's take a look and see. Let me double check that actually. That might actually be the case. It only spawns underground. Oh, we got one! We got one coming! Okay, where's that? It must be somewhere in this mess. There it is. You can kind of see it right there. Alright, let's kill it. There we go, got it. Boom. Okay, did it drop what I'm looking for? I needed the... Wait. Yes! Frigid Grasp. Okay, perfect. We have the first item here, material. So summons an ice block to your cursor. Alright, so now we're going to be going after the next item here. Alright, so the next item that we are looking at for us here, we've done that one. So we got the ice golem. What's the security wallet? Hardmode accessory exclusive, had a chance to be dropped by the Flying Dutchmans. Flying Dutchman. Pirate ship spawns during a pirate invasion. Causes pirates to drop currently at dawn, and a certain condition met can be summoned manually with a pirate map. Some mention matches of King's Lost Ancestors. That's not what I'm looking for. Pirate map. Pirate hard mode. Items summoned from pirate methods jumping from the most enemies killed in the surface ocean biome during hard mode. While on hard mode, the enemy could drop at least one statue meteor heads cannot drop pirate. The enemy is within 300 tiles. The enemy is located above between the surface. Pirate invasions. And just to double check, let's make sure this other guy didn't have the ability to start those, right? Battle Standard. Summons the Eclipse. Frost Legion. No, it does not look like it. Cryptomatic is not what I'm looking for. Just to confirm it's not here either? Nope. Okay. Alright, perfect. So then we will need to go and kill things in the ocean. Exclusive, so 20% from the Flying Dutchman, so we need to get the Flying Dutchman to spawn. Flying Dutchman is from the Pirate Invasion, and Pirate Invasions are here from a pirate map, and pirate maps summon, okay, so it can be dropped. 1% chance of dropping from most enemies killed in the surface ocean biome during hard mode. Okay. Perfect. Alright, you guys, so the next item that we are going to be looking at here is going to be heading to getting the security wallet. Security wallet is the next item on the recipe list. And for that, we have to kill enemies on the surface until they drop a pirate map. So what we're actually going to be doing here is we're going to be farming these guys until they drop one. So we're going to go ahead and go back, spawn a lot of enemies. And if you're wondering how I'm doing that, actually, in this mod, there's quite a few options of what you can use, but I'm using a Warmonger potion, which increases spawn rate significantly, on top of a Battle Potion, that's a normal spawn rate, on top of the Zerg potion, that spawn rates are greatly boosted. So having all three of these means that what we're spawning is tremendous. So now we just have to wait, we just need to kill everybody around us in the surface and see if we can get ourselves some items here. I think it's going to be a little bit of a grind, but if we can get them to drop a pirate map, that would be fantastic. Because as you know, that's exactly what we're looking for. So then we can summon the pirate invasion, which is where the security wallet comes from, is from the Dutchman. All right, I'll meet you guys when we receive something here. Nothing so far. We got a lot of Pigron. Fish banner. I want to double check. You didn't drop a pirate map by chance, right? No, you didn't. Okay. Hey, it wouldn't have hurt to check and see. Okay, still nothing there. Getting a lot of metals, but not what I'm looking for. This might be harder than I thought. Bacon. And a kite. But not what I'm looking for. Surprise pirate invasion is actually not. Oh! Aha! Alrighty, and after some grinding here, I did get it. Pirate map right here. Summons a pirate invasion. Perfect. Okay, so let's head back first. We're going to end this event because it is, honestly, it's pretty annoying. Ah! Oh my god, everything is coming after me now. Alright, we're going to increase the spawn rates because I think it's going to help us with this invasion. And let's go ahead and summon the pirates. So the pirates are approaching from the west. So that's going to be on this side here. And we are going to wait for them to arrive. We're going to greet them openly. And really what we're looking for is we got to kill the Dutchman so we can get this item that we're looking for. I don't know if it's going to drop the first time. More than likely with our luck it's not, but we need to at least try. Let's keep these on hand just in case. I really got to start my inventory at some point as well, but that will be a later problem. Alright, and now that we've actually gotten that item, we can actually summon the pirate invasion multiple times, which will also be very helpful for us. And I wonder if we were to increase the difficulty, if that would also increase the spawn rates. So we'll try that as well. Alright, come on. So we are now in masochism mode. Pirates? No, no pirates yet. No pirates just yet here. Come on. I know they're around. Oh, pirates are approaching for the west. Pirate invasion. All right, where's that? Whoa! Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pirates. Okay, but what we need is we need the Flying Dutchman. We need the boss to spawn. Wowzers, wowzers, this is a lot. Whoa, we're getting a lot of items. What is that? Oh, it's a lantern. Nice. We are clearing it. I'm not seeing a single flying Dutchman though. I'm worried do we have too many spawns actually? Let's try to reduce it some. No? There we go. There it is. Come on. Treasure bag, flying banner, black pearl, Dutchman. Did we get it? Golden phase, clock. I don't see it. Let's try opening the treasure bag. We did not. Wait. Call beyond one of those rights. Pre-purpose. Life regen. Nope, that's not it. Ah, man, we didn't get it. Okay. That's okay. At least we did kill the boss. So what that means now is that what we'll be able to do is we can actually, I think, summon just the Dutchman on its own. Let's clear out this pirate invasion and keep going. There we go. Boom. Walk the plank was an achievement we received. Killed all the enemies. Wonderful. Alright, and those spawn rates were crazy. Okay. Well, that's exactly what we intended, so that's great. So let's throw this all in here. Let's just double check to make sure that we didn't get the item by chance somehow. Sync. No. No, I don't think we got it. If we would have gotten it, I would have seen it on here, yeah. So we were missing the security wallet. But now we know that we got that enemy killed. The way it works is now we can obviously summon more, but every time you kill a rare enemy, what happens is it actually allows us to now summon it here, I believe. So let's check and see if it's in this list. Athenian Skull, Rainbow Slime, Wyvern, Mages, Lure, Red Devil, Sand Elemental, Ice Golem, Hollow Mimic, regular Mimic. Wait, I don't actually see it. Pinky, Goblin Scout, Undead Miner, Gnome, Dungeon Slime, Medusa, Rainbow Slime, Wyvern, Mimic, Hollow Mimic, Golem, Elemental, Red, Eye, Goblin Summoner, Skeletal Gunners. No, it's not there. So what we're gonna have to do then is instead, because you don't. Wait, is it because it's a boss? Maybe that's what it is? No. So what we'll have to do then is, because of the fact that it does not spawn from using these items, we're instead going to have to go ahead and go on our own and basically summon it there. Let me just double check it's not in the list. I really felt like that would be one of them, but I guess not. It is not there. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead and let's buy the ability to summon another one from the shop. From you, right? We get the event to, yep, Pirate Mat. We actually have one. So, perfect. Alright, and then we'll just have to keep grinding it till we eventually get that item. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and skip to daytime, just make it a little bit easier for us here as well. And then we'll try going off on that. So, that's at the morning. I don't like that there's a toxic wasteland, but that's not for us to worry about. Alright, so there's one approaching for the east, so we're going to go ahead and go this way. I realize that increasing the spawn rate of the pirates does not change the fact that the Dutchman only spawns at a certain point. So I will meet you guys back once it comes in here. So we're looking basically to go ahead and get the next items here, which is pretty important. We've killed a few of them. What? I'm blinded. Oh, come on. I thought if we killed it in master mode, we'd get the item, but no. Does not seem to be the case. right. The good news is that through all this grinding that we've been doing, we have a ton of money, which is actually huge for us because that's one of the important things we need there. Alrighty, we have the next pirate invasion coming up. Let's go ahead and wipe them out. Not too bad, not too bad. Even in Masochism Death Mode, I feel like we have some crazy high stats, which I'm not upset about. Pirate Captain, he's dead. Wait, I killed the Pirate Captain and I got a new item in the deviant. How does that work? That didn't give me what I wanted though. Man, without that spawn rate though, these take a lot longer of a time. Could be good for us though. That could actually be what helps us be able to make sure that we get what we need. Okay. Lots of pirates, no Dutchmen yet. Yeah, this invasion's much slower. I'm checking on the rare creatures nearby list. Nothing nearby yet. Alright, this is a bit ridiculous. Let's hurry this up now, will we? There we go. So I'm assuming the way the Flying Dutchman works is that it spawns in after a very short amount of time. Which we're not there yet, of course. We're 40% almost there. There we go. A lot of other enemies spawning in. I don't need those other enemies. There's another pirate captain. There we go. Alright, we're almost 50%. There we go. We reached 50% of the way. I think what we're going to do is I think a lot of them are spawning in other areas. Let's go up here. There we go. It's going to make it a little bit easier to clear them out without worrying about all the other enemies. There it is. Okay, we got another treasure bag. Let's see. Oh, there's another one. So it's at their certain percentage. I see. Okay, that was pretty good too. Is there any more? Anyone nearby? There's another one. Okay, so that's what I had to do, is I just need to get it to a certain percentage. There we go. Alright, we're almost done with this, and then we'll check and see if we got it. I think we may have, though. I'm really hoping we did, at least. This is fantastic. What chaos we go through in order to make this happen is crazy. Oh, I saw the lock on. Where is it? There it is. It's been defeated. Alright. Last one. Boom. And we got a pirate for the kick. Okay, so we can see here. Yes! Whoa! We got a ton of them. Holy! Alright. That is phenomenal. That is the next thing off of our list, which is wonderful. I'm very happy about that. So let's go ahead and equip that, and we now have the black spot, which is actually a tanker here, which is great. You can now kind of fly and stuff. All right, perfect. Let's go and see what our next item will be here. So looking at it here, the next thing that we need to get is going to be one of these other items here. Let's go ahead and dump everything in. I think I'm going to be trying to go after either Tim's Concoction or Nymph's Perfume, but let me see how difficult that will be to get those. Because I think that that's actually going to make the most sense for us here as well. Okay, and actually I need to upgrade the storage cores from Hellstone to something else. Souls of Might. Okay, I can buy those from the operator. Okay, so the Pirate Invasion, okay, we just finished that one. Flying Dutchman is what we just killed. Got Security Wallet. So the next thing here I was looking after is the Ordinary Carrot. Frost Legion, okay. Which we actually can summon. Alrighty, actually, what is next on our list is we're going to go ahead and work towards getting the Ordinary Carrot, as this actually spawns from defeating the Frost Legion, which, as luck will have it, is actually something that we can summon automatically through this guy. So let's go ahead and we will do that. I think it would be most fitting to defeat him in the snow biome. Before we do that here, let's go ahead and cancel the wind because it is really annoying. There we go. Beautiful. All right, and we will summon this one here. We do have a lot going on with our spawn rate. Is there any particular reason for that? I put it in the chest, I thought, so it shouldn't have reapplied. I don't know. All right, perfect. And Frost Legion approaching from the west. Okay. Okay, so this is one of the ones that we have to wait on. Perfect. And I think defeating the Frost Legion will actually allow us to summon in more NPCs, things that will actually be helpful for us in the future. So we'll definitely do that. Ooh, we might actually be able to get Santa. Wouldn't that just be lovely? All right, I'll meet you guys when we actually receive the Frost Legion. So I'm going to go ahead and place down some traps. We'll do that here. And that is what we're looking at for you here as well. Shiny potions, ice shards, perfect. Iker. What is it dropped by? Snow, Bella, Snowman, Gangster, Mr. Stabby. So all of them have the chance to drop it. So actually in this one, I want to increase my spawn rate. I'm assuming my potions got put in the other thing. Oh. Warmonger. Zerg. I just realized, where's the other one I was using that helped battle potion? Where's the battle potion? Shouldn't it be in there? It is in there. Perfect. See how well this goes for him. Alrighty, and we have the Frost Legion approaching for us here from the west. We're going to go ahead and take them down. They should be somewhere around this area. Yep, got an Ice Golem already spawning. Frost Legion, there we go. So what I looked up is that it actually is a drop from one at a time. So what we're going to do is, since it's a 1% chance, we're actually going to take out all of them and have a higher chance of it dropping. This is going to look pretty chaotic. It's all just part of the process. Wow, 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 wow. A lot of enemies. Dude, it is lagging the heck out of the game right now. Okay, did I get... I don't even know if I would have gotten it. I got another grass. That's actually insane. But did we get the ordinary carrot? We did! Oh, we got 3 of them. Fantastic. So we have exactly what we need. We're going to go ahead. Let's put these down here so they can stop, you know, harming everything. And then that is wonderful, though, that we got exactly what we're looking for. All right, let's finish out the Legion. Clear this. Boom. We got that, and we also got an achievement for it. Do you want to slay a snowman? Perfect. All right, that is the next step list off our list. We can go ahead and get everything here. And since we killed them, we can head back and throw that into our storage. Our storage is actually getting really full as well. As you can see here, we've collected quite a few items, which I think is definitely attributing to that, since there's so many different types. But we'll keep going with what we have grinding here. Hopefully we'll be able to get through it. So now, if we go back into here, we can see that we are now only missing 4 out of all of these that we've been grinding for here. We got the ordinary carrots, and thankfully they do stack, which is wonderful. Okay. So the next thing here is the Nymph's Potion and Tim's Concoction. Let's check and see which one will be easier to obtain currently here, and that's the one that we'll be going off of next. So actually, if I look into it, we can see that the Mystical, I just don't think it's a very good one. Nymph's Perfume. It drops from a nymph. Nymphs are a rare pre-hard mode enemy that spawns in the cavern layer of any biome. Okay. Now, there was the ability to hide some of these here. There we go. So now we can see here, we can see where she is, the nymph. Cavern layer. Alrighty, so next on our agenda is going to be the Nymph's Perfume. Now, in order to get that, what we have to do is we actually have to kill a nymph, of course. I think it's called the Nymph's Perfume. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Nymph's Perfume. And basically, in order for us to do that, we have to summon a nymph. Now, nymphs spawn in the cavern layer, which thankfully for us, we actually have a pylon here. So what we can do is we can basically sit here and chill and wait for one to spawn. Now, I want to make sure we're specifically in the cavern, or else it's going to coincide with some other spawn items that it could do. And I know that to my right is the Crimson, so we're actually going to avoid that and instead try to get to spawn on this side. I think the Hollow has came into play here, but I don't think everything is Hollow infested yet. Matter of fact, I'm pretty confident because the Hollow's there. So we should be able to kind of just wait it out here and sit like in this area for it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and wait for it to spawn, and then I'll be able to tell you guys, based on that, you know, what kind of success we're having here. So I will see you guys after I successfully get one to spawn here. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. But we'll just sit here and we shall see. The thing is that this rare counter here will actually tell us exactly whenever we find one, and that will help us tremendously with trying to get it to spawn here as well. So that will be perfect. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay. Nothing just yet. A mimic here. Which I suppose is rare. That is the only rare creature so far. Okay, let's keep going. No rare creatures nearby. Okay. Oh, we got an earth element last spawn. That's unique. I guess we'll go and kill it since it is here. Old shaking chest, earth elemental. No nymph, huh? Alright, there's the earth elemental. Let's kill him. Easy. Truffle worm. So we're not in the cavern layer if it's spawning truffle worms. We need to go over here. Oh wait, what was that? Old shaking chest. Lost girl! Lost girl! Alright, hold everything. I just saw it. Lost girl. It said somewhere around here. Where? It said it though. I know it said it. Okay, hold on. We're spawning way too many things. Okay, but the lost girl's here. It shouldn't despawn. Okay, let's see. Can we find... There's a dark caster. There's a mimic. Down this way. See, we're full. Got it! Kill a nymph. We killed the nymph. Did we get the item though? That's what I want to know. Whoa. That was crazy. Okay, hold on. No. No, we did not. But it's a little bit disappointing. The good news is, though, is that we don't have to kill the nymph on that shot. That allowed us to unlock being able to go to the Deviant shop now. And I think from her we can actually buy... Yeah, there's the pirate captain. Come on, it should be in here somewhere. Gun summoner, pirate flag, shadow extinct. Wait, is it not in here? No, it's gotta be. Attractive ore, undead miner, dungeon slime, hot chocolate, heart chocolate. Yes, summons nymph. So if we get 5 of these, this should be exactly what we're looking for in order to be able to summon her. This is fantastic. So we can actually do this underground. Let's go back to the cavern pylon, and we're just going to summon them right here. And we're basically just going to go ahead and just, you know, kill them all. Now the nymphs aren't too hard. Whoa! Wait, they're actually doing a ton of damage. Wait, what the heck? There we go. Wait, these things are strong. What the? What? Holy, okay. I think it's because we have Masters of Death mode on. Wow. They are really strong, though. Okay, let's take these guys out. What? What is this ability they have? Oh, it's these little things that are shooting around it. Okay. So avoid those. It also looks like the nymphs heal back exactly how much damage I deal to them. I did not see this going this way. Is that not working? Oh my goodness. This is not good. They're a little bit too strong. We need to get out and go back in because I think we're gonna be overpowered by them. But what I do wonder is, because we are making ourselves so strong, can we intend to survive masochism mode? Because I think we can. So I'm actually gonna do that. So we are in masochism mode, and then we gotta go back and buy more chocolate. Unless, did I get it? No, of course not. Why would I think I got it? It sure would have been nice, but we did not. Ooh, we got the Philosopher's Stone, though. That's actually a good item there. Okay, so let's go back to you. Buy some chocolates. But don't summon them all at once. that was insane. Okay, so let's go back to this cavern layer. We're just going to spawn one singular one, and we're going to get our pygmy staffs. Alright, perfect. One. Alright, where are you at? There we go. They must have been buffing each other. I didn't even think they could do that. That's impressive. Okay, we didn't get it from the first one, so we're gonna go for the next one. Nope, we didn't get it from that one either. Next one. There we go. Vanquisher metals, metal detector. I'm just getting metal detectors. I don't need metal detectors. I'm not getting what I need. Again. Okay. Anything so far? Let's see. Yes, we got it. Nymph's perfume. Perfect. All right, that is the next item in our agenda. This is going pretty well, actually. We're doing really well for our successes. So we can go and do that. Throw that in there. We don't need that. We're actually maxed on storage. I'm going to work on clearing out some storage, and then we'll go towards getting the next item, you guys. Okay, so magic storage here. In order for us to make more hollow storage unit, we need hollowed bars. So I need to go get some hollow bars, which I can actually just buy directly from the operator, which I think we're just going to do. Makes life a little bit easier, and there's a lot more in this game anyways to not need to focus on getting that right now. Angela! Perfect. That is enough bars. Thank you. Okay. So now with that here, let's take a look. We can craft some more of these. Perfect. And then that will increase our storage. There we go. Perfect. So now we can hold 2560. Perfect. Store everything into here. We are getting very close to completing this, which is fantastic. Okay. Good deal. Wonderful. Okay. Alright, so our next item in here that we need is going to be going back and getting Tim's Concoction, Trouble Charm, and the Mystic Skull. Okay. So Tim's Concoction, we need to be able to get dropped by Tim. So Tim's pre-hard mode enemy found in the cavern lair with an appearance similar to Darkcaster can be distinguished by his wizard hat, which is guaranteed drop from him defeated. Tim will fire 3 destructible chaos balls and pass through solid blocks for teleporting. So is there an achievement? I assume there's an achievement for Tim, right? Kill Tim, yeah. So we haven't done it yet, which means that we have not yet seen him spawn. So we have to see if we can get him to spawn here. So I actually think we can actually get a city buster here going. Yep. Perfect. Alright guys, so the next item that we are looking for is going to be getting Tim's concoction, which is going to be next on the list. Now, according to what I've been looking up here, Tim only spawns in the cavern layers, so we are once again be doing the exact same thing we did last time, which is trying to coerce him into spawning by doing some things here. Now, it says that he spawns deep into the underground, so we're going to go a little bit deeper down, and basically we're just going to try to see if we can get to an area where I think we can get him to spawn. We're going to, once we see him on our lifetime analyzer, then of course what we'll do at that point in time is basically ignore everything else around us and focus on trying to get to him. So I think, based on where we're at right now, I think this would be a pretty acceptable area. Would be probably about right here. And so how we're going to do this, basically, is I'm going to drop the City Buster. And bada bing, bada boom! That is going to open up this entire cavern area for things to spawn. And now we're just going to wait until we see Tim, the Dark Caster. I have killed a few Dark Casters using this, but we didn't get Tim, so that's the one that we're waiting on. So we're going to go ahead, we're just going to do a Zerg potion and a... Let's just use a Zerg potion for now. I don't want to go too crazy until we absolutely need to. Increasing the spawn rate by how we did made it harder to find the enemies. So we're going to save for a while, and we will wait, and I will reconvene when I find Tim. So we are looking for the Runic Spellcasters. Nothing so far. Skeleton Archers, that's useful. No rare creatures nearby. I don't think using one potion is going to be enough. I think we need to up it and get a second potion coming in. There we go. Now we get more enemies. Oh, that's not it. What if I could actually just sit here and just farm and wait for him to show up on the screen? I know it's kind of boring, but... No, it might actually work. No rare new creatures nearby. Just double check around the area. Any Tims? Nope, no Tims. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and bust it open one more time, get a little bit more. This is where things get hectic. Alright, no Tim, but I did get an Earth Elemental spawning in, so that is the first thing here. And an old shaking chest. But no Tim just yet, so we're going to take these guys out so they don't buff up our thing. Victor, who's Victor? Where Victor? Burrower. Not who I was intending to see. I did go ahead and cave and actually end up increasing the spawn rate, as you guys can see, because I didn't think anything was really coming up from here. Old shaking chest. Nothing else. No Tim though, huh? Oh, another Earth Elemental. Another shaking chest. A gilded bat. Okay. Oh, what else? What else is there? Beetle. No, nothing there. There is a gilded bat that's taking up my thing. I kill that bat. It's literally messing up everything. Okay. So there's a, what is it? Mika. Who's Mika? Mika. Mimic. What? do see some enemies, but nothing, no Tem. Okay, giant bat, skeleton archer, perfect. Another gilded bat, wow. Okay, I think we're getting a little bit too many spawns once again. We're gonna take out the battle potion, we're gonna take out the warmonger potion, and we're gonna keep going. Waiting for a Tem. I see a regular caster. Okay, bats. Lots of different enemies, but no Tem. Okay, let's keep going. Keep trying. I don't know if having this big area out is actually easier for them to spawn in or not. That I don't know. I'll let you guys know if we do find said Tem. Oh boy, another earth elemental. Oh boy, a dead earth elemental. There's a lot of earth and spirits, I guess. Creatures nearby, no. Man, to get Tem to spawn is crazy, huh? Green fairy. Don't know what the green fairy is. We're still in the cavern layer, as you can see. We are still there. Nothing here though. Let's try going further down. Because now we're in the blue mushroom biome. Now we're back into the cavern. This is the underground cavern, but this is a cavern. That's the crimson. So it must be somewhere around this area, right? This is still cavern layer. All right, let's keep waiting. Let's go put the warmonger back in. And we're just waiting to see if we can see Tem on there. I want 10 specifically. Oh no, did it crash? It definitely did. It's not good. 10 was too strong for him. I think we might end up having to actually do a secondary grind, which kind of sucks, but I mean, we're not getting the item. I don't know how to get Tim to spawn any better. Let me check while we're loading in, actually. Can only spawn at the bottom half of the cavern layer and below. Bottom half. Wait, is this lower down? A gem robe. What? You can actually summon it by having a gem robe? I didn't know that. Okay. That makes everything different then. Alright guys, so I actually checked into some of the information there, and it actually looks like according to the changelog online, you can actually summon him easier by having a gem robe, and we also need to be more into the Hell Cavern layer. So that's actually exactly what I'm going to do, is I'm going to equip a gem robe. Am I drunk? Why can't I do that? Oh, it's not called a gem robe, it's just called a robe. There we go. Okay. So any of these robes really is what we're looking for. So crafting it with some silk. Silk we can make, of course, from spider silk or from spider webs, which we have a ton of. Not a problem. Craft ourselves a robe. And I think the best robe that we can wear for this situation that really matches Tim's attire is going to be the sapphire robe. So let's wear this one. So we're going to actually equip it directly. It hurts not having a full set, but I think we'll be okay. All right, let's throw the rest of our items in here, and we're actually going to go to the cavern layer since that is where he is said to spawn. So right in the Hell Cavern layer area here is going to be down in this region over here for us. So let me see here, actually. I think this is not great because there is some enemies. Okay, so he should spawn, if luck will have it, around this area here. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and we can re-equip our potions to spawn him and wait and see if we can get someone going now. With the robe, we should have a higher chance. Copper coin bag. Yeah, but no Tim. And also we can go ahead, we can resummon our pygmies. Let them go do damage for me. No more enemies yet. We'll keep looking around. But that should increase our chances of finding him. Pick up a manslaughter. That's not the achievement I was waiting for. No, nothing yet. I think our best option actually is to go up and down since he does spawn at a specific level in the cavern. So as we go down, we'll be able to know if he is spawning in. At the moment in time, he is not. Truffle worm. Fungal antlion. Okay, that is just basically us going to the underworld at that point. Beetle. Truffle worm. Oh, wait. Bones. Burr. Bones McGee. Oh, that's just this guy. Ah, I've seen you before already, bro. Haven't I? Yeah, I have. There's nothing we need to buy from him, so I guess we'll keep grinding until we can find the actual thing we're looking for. Alright, we're still, so this is not what I'm looking for, right? From that land. You know, if you would have told me that 10 would be the hardest thing to spawn, I wouldn't have believed you, but lo and behold, that is definitely the case here. All of this and no Tim. Old chicken chest. Are we in the cavern layer? Technically. Tim! Tim! It says he's here. He's here. He's here. I see him. Got him. Yes. Oh my goodness. I was thinking we might not get that. Oh, we got it. We got the wizard hat. Okay, but that's not what we need, is it? What do we actually need from him? I don't know. I'm so excited we actually got that. Holy. Okay, hold on. So let's go ahead and get our potions back managed. Huge. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So if we look in here, okay, he didn't drop it on the first try, and that's fine. We didn't expect that he would immediately drop it, but with him having the wizard hat, that definitely changes things. We can put the rope in there too. So let me see here. Let's loot these. So what we're looking for is, I think, Tim's concoction is what they called it, which is actually exactly what we're looking for here. So if we go back, we can see... Oh, wait. Okay. Ah! There we go. So yeah, Tim's concoction is what we're looking for. So now that we actually went ahead and we've killed him, though, what we can do is we can then take that, go here, and now we can summon him. Let's see it. Let's see it. It's gotta be one of these, right? Pre-mode, Giant Worm, Pinky, Goblin Scout, Undead Miner. Summons Tim. Yeah, right here. Holy Grail. Oh, yes. So I think 4 Tims should be enough to get him, but we will see. Now let's go ahead and summon him. We're going to do one at a time because I made the mistake of summoning multiple before. Didn't get it the first time. That's okay. Do another one. Got it. Perfect. It did not take very many. Let's go and kill him a couple more times just to make sure we get the item. There we go. Perfect. Oh my goodness, I'm on cloud 9. We're actually doing really well with this grind here. It did not take me nearly as long as I thought it might. Okay, so that allows us now to only have 2 down. Now, the Mystic Skull has been difficult because I've been trying to grind jungle mimics, but now that I know with this strat here, this might actually help us with what we're looking for. Also, we just need to kill 1 because once we kill 1 of them, we can then summon them using you. Now, you don't have that ability right now. You just have regular mimics. But I do wonder if I use this in the jungle biome, would it summon a jungle mimic? There's only one way to find out. It is a regular mimic. It was a regular mimic. Okay. All right, let me check and see what we can do, and we will summon the regular jungle mimic, and that will be our next item, because the next thing that we need to get is going to be the official, let me see what it's called here. They have it listed. It is the tribal charm is what we need to get next. So that is going to be our next item on the agenda here. So it says here, tribal charm, hard mode, it is dropped by jungle mimics. Okay, 10% chance of rate of drop from jungle mimics. So jungle mimics, environment underground jungle, and is an enemy. Silver types mimics spawn. Mimics will not spawn in front of usable dirt mode and pre-hard mode when junk roll seed. Okay. Each biome mimics eligible to spawn lower spawn chance of normal mimics by 50%. Okay, fascinating. Okay. So let's try to get that one here. Okay, so jungle mimics is what we're looking for, which means we need to basically dig down into the jungle and try to find a jungle mimic to spawn. Now, obviously, going down to the underground jungle isn't just going to immediately spawn a jungle mimic, so we're going to have to sit here and wait for one to spawn naturally, which is easier said than done. I also cleared out quite a bit of this on accident. That was a big oopsie of mine. Oh, this is like hollow. Is this hollow? Can it spawn? Like, how deep underground do they think they want me to take it? Because, like, honestly, I think we might actually be better off to go this way and just go all the way underground. Of course, I'm gonna look and see if I get a jungle mimic while we're doing this. Actually, since we are digging to a destination, it would actually be a good idea for us to go ahead and pop these out to get one to spawn. Got a hollow mimic to spawn, but not a jungle mimic. Exactly what I was worried about. Alright, you guys, and I have went ahead and equipped the thing. I'm waiting for a jungle mimic to spawn. I don't know what I've came across, but I found this area here, actually, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Oh, I'm taking a beating. Oh no. Let me just double check our chat log, make sure we didn't see one spawn in. No, we haven't. Okay. But yeah, there's like this whole little area. It's really cute, actually. And because we're underground here, this is where a jungle mimic would spawn if we got one, right? Because we're directly in this area. Look, there's a chest actually down here. I wonder if I can get to it from this side without interrupting everything. I keep seeing old shaken chests, but those aren't what I'm looking for. There it is. No, it's just a regular chest. Fascinating. Oh, even if I could find a jungle mimic, I am full on inventory right now. Wonderful. Getting a lot of spawns, not what I'm looking for. No jungle mimic. So far. I think now we're too far down. Yeah. There's a regular mimic. Why would a regular mimic spawn but not a jungle mimic? Rune wizard. Come on. Okay, we got a lot of enemies spawning here. We're gonna go ahead and tone it down some. Let's use a basic battle potion. Okay, we're still in the underground jungle. we should see a jungle mimic spawn. This would be the area for one. I will keep grinding. Let's see if we find something here. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright, where's she at? Yeah, I was saying, Plantera's not exactly an easy enemy I can face right now. We're still in Massacres in Death mode too. That's why. Got my cheeks clapped there. Man! Where's the Mimic spawn? Why is it so hard to get a Jungle Mimic is the real question. Moth. Black Beetle. Is it an old shaking chest? What is an old shaking chest? Because that is actually something that we keep running into. Anything found has been defeated. There's a chest. And hops around like a slime, tend to reach player. It does not take damage nor take damage from them, but it does take damage from enemies. If the player passes the button on it while having a golden key, it will transfer into the Elder Slime. Wait, what? So it's... So basically what I'm hearing is I should focus on switching these out, actually, here. But I need a golden key and I can open the old shaking chest, and that might actually give us more items. Alright, I mean, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. So now when we know the old shaking chest spawns, we can open it and then it won't spawn again. That's perfect. Man, look how much of this has been corrupted by the hollow. I need the contaminator, I think. Okay. So this is jungle biome, so if we can just chill here, we might go to get the spawn. I don't know why this jungle slime is the pain. Why is it not spawning? I have so many enemies around me, but not a single jungle slime? Are you kidding me right now? I feel like the only way that we'd be able to change this grind set is if we were to actually make some kind of adjustment. I don't know, because the thing is that we actually have the ability to spawn one once I get the thing here, but I don't know how to spawn one outside of that. I mean, I guess I could bring the jungle over to me, but that's just dumb. But what's even dumber is the fact that this isn't working. All these enemies nearby, and not a single one that I'm looking for. Alright. Get out the big guns. Blue fairy. The old shaking chest again. Where's this old shaking chest at? I keep seeing it. It's right here. Okay, I got one of the slime guys. So now that will no longer spawn, right? Huge. What do we do with the blue fairy? Come on, jungle mimic. I know you're here. Copper coin bag. Earth elemental. Come on. Life crystal mimic. Oh, you guys, while I was doing this, I accidentally summoned Plantera. That is definitely not good for us. I actually don't. Oh, there she is. Actually, I think we can defeat her. Yeah, we totally defeat her. Oh, never mind. I got neurotoxin. Why is the mimic not spawning? I don't understand. I'm doing everything correctly, but it's not spawning anything. I don't... It's frustrating because I don't know how to get it to spawn any more than I already have. I have all the potions equipped. I'm getting a ton of rare enemies, but I'm not getting somehow this one specifically. It drives me nuts. Like, I can get a hollow mimic just by sitting in a hollow on the ground, but a jungle mimic... Wait. Not jungle slime. I got my host up there for a second. Like, I just don't get it. All I can do really here is just sit here and try to wait for it to spawn, and hopefully we can get it to go through. I mean, we still have 2 items left, right? And so this is one of them that we absolutely need in order for us to be able to progress. But it's just being absolutely obnoxious. Right here would be a great spot for it to spawn. Life Crystal Mimic, okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. So now that we have all of this going on, what we're going to do is we're going to actually... Oh, our inventory is pretty full here, huh? Okay, so what I want to do basically is go ahead and take these back out since, you know, we are now looking for things and then investigate what we found. Because it is also possible that maybe it's just despawning. Right? Why is that as soon as I turn that off, that just everything despawned? I thought that that's not how that would work, because it's already in the game. So it's possible that maybe I'm hurting myself by using these potions. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use this one, the Zerg potion, and see what that does. And just hope and pray that we can get a Mimic. Still nothing here. Lost girl, really? How in the world is a lost girl spawning, but not... Summon Queen Bee, yay. That was easy. Okay, so what I'm understanding is that I killed something and it says that I got it in the shop, but I'm not seeing any jungle mimics. There has to be a way that I can spawn it in, right? Jungle Mimic! Jungle Mimic, wait, where? Where? Jungle Mimic, there it is! No. Got it! Got it! Oh. Oh my god. Okay, hold everything. We need to we have a lot of stuff on us. So if I wanted to, I can't even pick up half the things I need to. Looks like that's everything. Okay, perfect. Wow, that was ridiculous. I have no words for how long that took. Was insane. Okay. Okay, but we did it. We did it. So that means that now we only have one more item. Well, we still have to farm it, of course, but we have the guaranteed able to farm it, which is huge. Wow. Okay. So basically, if we go here, we can still see that what we need is the tribal charm. It did not drop, unfortunately, on the first try, and that's okay. But now we can go back to you, Deviant, and you can give me... There it is, jungle chest. Let's go ahead and get 5 of these, and we're going to summon them, and that's what we're going to be using. It only summons... No, I can summon anywhere. Okay. Alright, where's it at? It's in the wall. Dude, it does a ton of damage. Wait, it killed me? Are you serious? What? Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's see, did we get it? It did not drop, but that's okay. It doesn't always drop on the first try, of course. Summon another one. I will say, they are ridiculously strong. There we go. Red potion. Fine slinger. Not the item we're looking for, though. Man, this thing is strong, though. I don't know. It hurts. All right, let's heal. Our invincibility is going to be taking a cooldown here, so that's fine. Let's go and equip the... Get another life revive. Summon one more here. Where's it at? Oh, the hearts are killing me. Is that what it is? The hearts hurt you. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Cool. Not what I need. One more. Come on. Did I kill it? Still didn't drop it? Are you kidding me? Man, what's the spawn rate of this item? Alright, we're gonna have to deposit all these. Alright, let's go get more. I'm gonna say probably we need 5 more. Should be enough to get what we need here. I can't expect it to take more than that. That would be ridiculous. Okay, it's gonna blow itself up till it drops. Drops a bunch of fake hearts. Oh, I can use Jungle Mimic v Jungle Mimic. That's funny. Still not there though. Just keep going. Oh, there we go. Got it. Travel Charm. Perfect. Okay. That is the next item down. Lock it in. That is the next item on the list. Oh, all right. So now we only have one final remaining item, which is the Mystic Skull. Now this one's going to be really exciting for us to do, and I'm going to go ahead and work on getting that here. Let me take a look and see exactly what it foretells for us to get that. Oh my god, we're so close. This is exciting. Okay. Mystic Skull. So, Rune Wizard. Automatically uses mana push when needed, increases the pickup range. Okay. Chance to drop by Rune Wizards. Rune Wizards. Rune Wizards. I think I actually can summon these guys, can't I? Moth, Rainbow Slime, Wyvern, Mimic, Hollow Mimic, Jungle Mimic, Escalum, Sand Elemental, Red Devil, Merman, Mutton. No, so the Rune Ore is not an item available to craft yet, so we must not have done that yet. So that's the last thing on our list then for us to accomplish. And we can actually craft it. Alright, so the next item on the list, you guys, is going to be the Rune Wizard. So we need to go ahead and take this one down, and that will allow us to basically summon this one. And we're looking for the last item from you here, please. The Mystic Skull. Well, why is it healing? How's it healing so much? Got it. Man, it would have been awesome if it dropped it first try. It did not. That's unfortunate. Okay, but now I think we can actually buy them from the Deviant, yeah. Yep, Rune Orb. I think 5 should do the trick. Typically, that's what we're looking at, so we'll definitely do that. And then, yeah, we have a full inventory, so we need to offload some of this. Okay. So let's summon a few more of these guys, kill them, and then get the last item, and we will have exactly everything we need for this to work. Very exciting. Did it drop? It did not drop. Did it drop anything? Or just the same stuff I picked up last time? I summoned a few of them, actually. I may have made a mistake by summoning them all at once. I think they can heal each other. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They totally can't heal each other. Man! We're gonna die. It's not gonna work. That's frustrating. Yeah, they despawned. Alright, you need to do it one at a time then. You drop it? No, he didn't. Man, they can't just be nice and give me what I'm looking for one time. Alright, I need more. I just can't summon them rapid fire because we run into the same issue. It's crazy how all of these enemies that we have here, basically, if you try to do anything different like that, you fall into the same gap. Alright, one at a time then. And really, it's just even better if I don't even move. Line row, Venture, Rune Wizard Banner, Rune Hat, Possess Armor, Ancient Rune. Nope, still didn't get it. Again. And we're just looking to grind this until we get it. Tremendous Rune Hat. No, still didn't get it. Again. I need to be outside of his lifesteal range. Oh, nope, still didn't get it. Alright. I defeat my 6th Rune Wizard. I mean, come on, that's gotta tell you something about how desperate I am to get this item. Ancient Rune, Wizard Banner, Unloaded Helm, Pink Gel. No! Come on, you know what I want. What exactly is it called? It's called the Mystic Skull. It's a 10% chance. It's rare. Still didn't get it. Alright, we got 7 more. We gotta keep doing this until we actually finally get this item. Like, come on. Let's get 10 of them. So if it's a 10% chance, that means that 1 in 10, that means that I should get it within killing these 10 enemies. Now, of course, that's not guaranteed, but it gives us a much higher chance of it happening. Just based on statistics. No. Stop the lifesteal, man. Nope. Oh, Scholar's Jewel. That's not it. Mr. Skull! Yes! Oh my goodness, we actually got it. Oh, this is it. Okay, wow, that's incredible. So now we can throw the Mystic Skull in there, and we now have everything that we need in order to make it. Look at this. So the Bionomic Cluster. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and we are going to craft it. That feels incredible. It's actually still a material. Does that mean that it can be even stronger? There's no way, right? Hold on, let's go talk to the guide here. Let's confirm that information, because if that is the case, that's incredible. Okay, so it can be called into the soul of the master. But basically, in order for us to get that, we need to have the Dragian's Forge, which was going to take a while. But wow, one step closer to making the impossible. Wow, wow, wow. That is amazing. Okay, so it's inactive. Disable inventory, right click to following are currently okay. So following effects also work passively. The rest of them is if you have it there. Grants access skill Frigid Spell. Let's take a look and see here. This is from the mod, which is the Fargo Souls mod. So let's take a look at it. That's not it. Fargo Souls. Let's take a look. Fargo Souls mod and config. Oh, not the client config. We want to do the controls. For mod controls underneath Fargo Souls. Effect toggler, precise movement, active skill, skill menu. So skill 2 can be 3. Skill 3 can be 4. Skill menu can be this button. Know what's going on with that? It just the entire thing cut out. Oh, come on, please tell me that it's not what I think it is. I don't have it. Oh, I don't have it. No. No. Okay, but it's just that. That's all we need. So, okay. Unfreaking believable. Wow. That's... I wonder why it did that. All right, let me go back to the grind. I will meet you guys when I actually get that information. When we actually get that here, that will be when we go back. Okay, there we go. Wow, we got it. That's perfect. Let's go check back in. Boom, baby. Okay, so that is fantastic. So now, if we actually look at it here, I think, yeah, so unbound, press bound, unbound, divine skills. Oh, look, you have to actually, yeah, that's what I was looking at. So mod configuration, not mod configuration, controls. Alrighty, you guys, and I got it. So look at this beautiful thing here, and it came as warding as soon as I got it, which is fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and remove this one here, equip it, and boom, look at this. So now we have a friendly slime following us around, and we also have all of these effects. So this is probably one of the best things that we can actually get for ourselves right now. We also have this ability here, so now whenever we go, we can spawn an ice block, and we dash forward. These ice blocks will inflict pain on my enemies, which will be very, very useful. So that is basically what we have going on here. This was very exciting. Getting this item was probably one of the most important things for us to continue in, especially if we do plan on playing Masochism mode, which is eventually my goal, as we have gotten pretty strong. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to be wrapping up this episode here. If you guys did like it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All you guys do really helps out the channel. And going forward, I'll show you guys exactly what this will do for us here. We'll be able to do a lot more with it, automatically use our healing potions, stabilize everything that we need to us, and I think this is just going to really help us all together. But it's been fun. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye. See you guys.